This was the absolute worst work exchange I have ever done. While I was on Cheergao, I was desperately trying to find a place to volunteer at. A guy who was staying at my current hostel told me that he was about to start volunteering at a different hostel, and so he took me along to meet everyone. This was literally a bare bones construction site, and the owner was not even there. We Zoom called him, and I was literally just enlisted to join because I had showed up. One of the other volunteers had already been living there for I do not know how long in this construction site, so then the other two of us moved in soon after, and things quickly devolved. The hostel felt like it was never finished being built, so it was extremely hard to live in, and I felt like I was being taken advantage of, and I could tell that everyone else was too. The absent owner was also the absent manager, so there was no management, so I tried to manage my own work, and I felt my boundaries were being crossed nearly every day. Guests started moving in way before the open date because the owner allowed it, who still wasn't there. And honestly, this was a blessing in disguise because I made some amazing friends. But we were all a little peeved that the owner allowed them to stay there while still being under construction, and they had to pay. Once the owner manager finally showed up, I think I preferred him staying away. He brought his untrained and neglected dog to stay on the rooftop all alone. He made the housekeeper feed the dog and take him out on walks, but she was terrified of him. He would also make her go buy coffees for him and never once offered to get her one. In fact, he would ask all of his staff to do things for him that were not their jobs because of his massive ego and lack of management skills. Meanwhile, this whole time, I'm trying to put my ego aside and stay positive, but I ended up getting really sick and decided that this place was taking way too much from me. After about a month and a half, I left the shit show and booked a few nights at a really cozy hostel very far away to plan my next steps. The icing on the cake was that a friend joined me, and I just felt super comfortable and way better after having left that place.